Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me is Kage.
Hi there.
Hey, Kage, we got a decent show planned for you. Hog might join in or not. I don't know what's going on. And then Kameo is out. He's on an East Coast swing right now. He's in the dirty South. Got a decent show planned for you today. We got two stocks to talk about. One of the first, we also put up on the TikTok, we put up a plug of a funny joke about with Kramer on there, so you can check that out if you want to. Everybody's viewing that and liking that. The first stock we're going to talk about is BOXD Inc. BOXD. Last tick was $1.48. Going to the year-to-date chart, this thing obviously dove off a cliff because, well, that's where we're at because of the economic decline, inflation, and everything else. Join the club. Going into what would you say they do here? They're an e-commerce retailer and commerce and e-commerce enabler. It operates with e-commerce retail services and provides bulk pantry consumables and businesses and to household customers. The company was enabled by e-commerce through software and services businesses. It offers customers an enterprise e-commerce platform to the company end-to-end technology. Box was a founder of Chi Hang and Jared Yen, and is headquartered in New York, but that could be a combination of to the CCP there as well. It has some relationship possibly. Not saying they do. I'm just saying the possibility there could be some investment there. I don't know. Going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. Kage, what do you got on the twits?
For the most part, I'm seeing bullish for this stock from the majority of stock traders on stock twits for the beginning part of it.
Yeah.
But looking at the chart and everything for the year-to-date chart, I don't know if I agree with that. I think they're just trying to pump it up.
Yeah, looking at the website, obviously it's it looks decent here. You have all the products they're offering on shop. It's kind of like a little bit like Amazon, things like that. Sort of. They give you free samples with every order. There's no membership fees, so it's kind of one of those similar like one of those. Obviously, it's a little bit overpriced, things like that. Sorry, the stock was overpriced with the stock sell-off meltdown. So it had to come down to earth. Maybe it'll come back in somewhat someday. I don't know. But we're going to see why it's popping in the news and why it's so popular. What are some of the comments on the twits about why this is? What's their sentiment there about this?
How about this take from 10 Figure? He says bullish. BOXD. I can't imagine a better short squeeze candidate. Owners of shares and options heavy.
And what else do you have?
How about this take from trader Sequenters, BOXD. So all this selling so the Jones Group gets better terms from their prospectus. I was seeing something about a prospectus from other traders that were commenting on this, so that has something to do with it.
What's their sentiment of this prospectus? Like what's going on with it? What news are they parroting here?
Here's another take from Investments, and I think he's talking about the prospectus of it. He says, Squinter, just read prospectus dated May 9th again. Looks like BOXD issued shares to Jones for them to sell, and Jones set up capital on demand facility that BOXD can draw from up to 1 million. Based on chart, it appears like Jones could have been selling stock starting after May 9th. Also, BOXD DCPACT December 9th, 2021. So I wonder if the selling was amplified by worry of lockup period expiring and Seven Oaks sponsors selling.
Yeah, it looks like we have on here. We have on the 614. We have the changes of beneficial ownership of securities. Form 4 was filed with the OMB approval. So you could see that there. That's on the that's your date 14th, so that's why they're putting that up there. Let's see what else you got here on the Google machine. Dylan Smith sells his shares. That's on Defense World. We know we'll get tons of pop-ups there. We're not going to go with that. Cupcake market is estimated. What the heck? BOXD. June investors. Yeah, that's what else do we have? Well, so what else do you got on the twits there for me?
How about this take from KC24875? He says, Boxed D. No evidence of a bottom yet, but the volume is encouraging. I'd say it's close to a reversal. Need to see a better candle on the daily for confirmation. Good luck.
So there, is this a girl or is this a guy?
I don't know if it's a guy or girl saying this comment, but
they're calling for a reversal.
But this guy was a plus member on Stock
if this is coming in for a reverse split, I'm freaking out of here. I would be so like freaking out of here on this, dude. You know, did you see that just 45 minutes ago? You had, let's see, 10 figure says that it's prime for a huge run there. Did you see that?
I did see it. I think he's getting the pom poms out, trying to pump up the jam.
Yeah. So you think some of these guys on these comment boards are pumpers here?
I think so. Yeah.
There's a lot of bears on here that are looking like they're disappointed going through the sentiment of this afternoon. KC 24875 says there's no evidence of a bottom yet. The volume is encouraging and it's close to reversal. That's what you covered there, right?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's so. What do you? There's a bunch of people all through here calling for the reversal. Do you think that's on its way?
No, I think they're just wishful thinking. I think.
You think that this is just them trying to get people to sell off so they can try to get it cheaper in here?
Probably.
Did you read Short Squeeze VIP?
Short Squeeze VIP?
139 posted. This one's interesting. Looks like he's got closing strong for the green day, good days ahead, inside loading, something big coming up. Hedge funds will cover all their positions. Do you think that's coming in hot, too hot, or what?
I think a little hot, yeah.
Let's see. This is a funny one, dude. Love the stocks got $7 as possible of the max pain, but realistically 2.5 PT. I sell 90% of the position and let it ride. I don't let greedy guys get in the way. What do you think of that take?
I think he's being realistic there. So
you think $7? You think this thing's going to go to 7?
No.
No, I don't think this is going to come anywhere close to 7 for a long, long time. So you control me on that one and mark this in your book on this day in June there. So Demigod 1 says, hi everyone, I'm Demigod and I'm an investor as that dip investor. Oh yeah, buying the dip. How's buying on the dip treating you right now? You got a long way to go, guys. This is not going to be over here. Favorite pastime includes obsessing with level 2, lamenting, and having gotten into stocks and having a green day, then considering taking pills for control of anxiety. Yeah, Demigod 1, if you're new, get ready for some real anxiety, man. You better get some Klonopin and up the doses, man, because this thing is you haven't even seen it. This is the picnic before the big kahuna there, wouldn't you say there, Kage?
Yeah, it seems like this is bottoming out.
Yeah, this is just the beginning of the anxiety, man. You haven't seen nothing yet. Let's see what else we got. Whiskey guy says that the market's flying, but the market's flying high. This is tanking. That's an understatement there. Let's see what else we got. Buy small batches, people, less share per order. I just think there's too many shorts, and that's why Brandon's Kitch is like, this is a freaking joke. What are you seeing that's interesting to you?
On StockTwits or just the stock in general?
Well, StockTwits and that in the general. What do you got to have to add?
I would have to say that it looked healthy in November and January, but it kind of plateaued and didn't necessarily follow the usual model that we saw other stocks take.
Well, one of the reasons why is because of that correction and because of consumer confidence is freaking pooped out is why. That's some of it, is that people are trimming back because of everything, gas and everything else is hitting them in the pocketbook. This is the drawback. But the other thing that people, it's not just gas that's causing this problem. The problem that people don't understand that this is way overbought. We have to return to levels from before, like I said before, when you get a Joe Schmo pizza company that was selling for millions of dollars and only had one shop or two shops somewhere, it was a short seller market the whole time. Pump up the jam before, and this is the price. The laziness, people taking off, things like that. The chickens are coming home to roost, and this is why this is happening right now. So just watch yourself, what you're doing. Not saying it's a bad buy or anything. I'm just saying just watch yourself, and that's all I'm going to say about that stock. Looks like a decent company, things like that, but just buyer beware, because you never know what's going to happen, dude.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I don't really have anything else to say about this stock. I'm just going to say watch your money and make good decisions for you. Don't stay too long for this stock is my guess.
Okay, we'll peace out on this one, and we're going to the next. See you in 2 and 2. Okay, guys, the next stock we have is SDC. SDC, Smile Direct Club. Last tick was $1.15. After hours, it was up to 5 cents there. Again, you have the recorrection there from early on the charts there, Kage, from the start point. 21st of July 2021. Everybody's all hyped. These guys do have memberships, things like that. It is actually a halfway decent company. It's just like I said, this is all panic, and this is why you're seeing this. And all the overinflated money, all the overhyped printed money is catching up with the system there. If you can go to charts and look up how much, if you don't believe me, you can go up and look up how much charts of money was printed in 2020 and 2021 going forward there. It's not good. Smile Direct Club Incorporated provides dental services. It operates oral care company and med tech platform for teeth straightening. The company's a teledentist platform and a vertically integrated model for its clear aligner therapy and oral care product lines. It was founded by Alexander Fernkel and Jordan Katzman in 2014. And is headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee. So going on to stock twits, Kage, because that's where the real traders are at. What do you got on the twits on this one?
I'm seeing for the most part a downtrend for this one. Here's a take from Tickeron. He always brings his receipts in the chart and his candles in the comments. He says, "This is amazing. What do you think? SDC enters a downtrend because momentum indicator dropped below the 0 level on June 9th, 2022.
Mm-hmm. What else do you have?
How about this one from 407 CFL? He says, SDC, congrats on your new time all lows. Turds still pumping this dumpster fire. LOL Bulls.
Did you see Humble Bull? He was calling out Kyle on there, and he had a few dropping bombs there about the Doncho to post or something like that. That's pretty hilarious, dude. So anyway, I'm on Global Newswire, and it has Smile Direct appoints David Rodriguez as Vice President of Professional Relations Marketing. I think that's why you saw some of the. What was that?
I sneezed. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were whispering something. That was weird.
I was sneezing.
I thought you
were
saying
to sneeze quietly.
I thought you were saying you were seeing dead people or something like that, like freaking Sixth Sense.
No.
That's what it sounded like on the computer. I thought the minions took over. Successful dental professional relations educator leader to accelerate industry acceptance of the company's model to unlock potential partner network. This should be interesting. I guess that's why we're seeing some movement here. The next generation oral company first med tech platform teeth straightening today announced appointment of David Rodriguez as Vice President of Professional Relations, Mr. Rodriguez is the company professional education and key opinion strategy, developing deepened Smile Direct's company's program relationships and professional channel throughout the dental industry. He brings over 2 decades of dental marketing and continued education and professional relations Smile Direct Club, from creating scalable programs that align technology Invisalign product, as well as Henry Dental Strauman for his USA in his role. So with this, I know some people think it's a dumpster fire and things like that, but possibly it could, just to throw a carrot out there, it could possibly be one of those ones that could survive the long haul here, just because of its dental aspect there. Some people are calling it a dumpster fire, but we do know from the boards there, Kage, that some people like to do this kind of troll stuff just so they could buy on the cheap to get people to panic. What say you? What say you, Kage?
I think people are just looking for an upside for any stock, and this one is no exception. They want to see this uptick and scale up.
Okay. What do you think on the boards there? What else do you got there?
How about this one from James Glogger 99? He says SDC bullish. He says SDC, oops, I regress. My apologies. I'm only down 24,437 WTF. And he's got his little thing in the comments of his bid and ask.
Did you see Humble Bull is kind of like with 407 CL? He's also calling this thing. He said this is no longer sexy, and he's also agreeing with a comment you read about being the dumpster fire there. So
yeah, I saw that comment, and let's just say I'm not a fan of the GIF he had.
Penny Stock God 111 says he could see this in the teens before it turns around, just like BGC. Maybe I just don't, with how the market is right now, maybe, but I highly doubt it. With you're paying. What people don't understand is you have to pay for the overinflated money from 2020 and 2021. How you do that is you have a recorrection. You're going to see people come out with the pom-poms, and they're going to be like, oh, dude, we had a 300-day. Oh, the market was up 6, 7. Suck that, whatever. Take a suck pill. But the problem is that it's going to go down still. Okay. There's a price to pay for them printing money and spending. And so these are going to go through corrections, and you're going to see the correction. It's not over. You're also going to see more rate hikes, and you're going to see the housing market freaking dump here soon, especially with that. So, and other industry, it's just the dominoes are going to fall. I hate to be a freaking Debbie Downer on this, but it is what it is. What else we got? What else do you got here? James Bloger is tired of seeing this red. He said he's down 26,000 here and ready to freaking see some upside. I think we'd all like to see some upside, but it just sucks how things went there. It looks like since launching 2014, Smile Direct has become the fastest growing health technology companies. That's one of the things that's keeping this around, and it has 1.7 million customers around the world, and saving more than $5 billion collectively of costs for traditional braces. So that's one of the things that these guys going on is it's dental. And so some of these projections, they could be, they're off right now, but that's not saying that they could be where they're at. So I'm not going to rule out what they're talking about there. So what's NASDAQ saying? What else you got on the Twits? I'm going to check out this NASDAQ thing with the listeners here.
How about this comment from Colorblind? He says, SDC, how much can you stomach? I'm down at 35K. What's another 10K at this point? I'm in it to win it. I'll be rewarded handsomely. I will be looking to double all my positions around August. That's when I think we hit bottom in the market. Keep buying. Don't be scared. This market will make millionaires.
He is right. It's true. It's just not happening in August. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's not happening in August.
You're gonna be here a while, Colorblind. Sorry.
So, unfortunately, I hate to say it, you know, maybe if you want to get some insider info, maybe go to Peter Navarro or Steve Cortez and check out some of the charts of what's coming and everything else, man. Just be prepared for it. That's all I'm going to say. Smile Direct is gaining from continued innovation of strategic partnerships. The company's oral products are currently available in 12,500 retail stores across the United States. The company also ended its first quarter better than expected revenues, instilling optimism. However, tough competition has leveraged the balance sheet apprehension. In the past year, Zacks ranks 3. Hold stock declined 87.1% against the 91.5% industry and 9.1% drop. The renowned oral care company market capitalization $477.38 million. The company projects 25.6% growth over the next 5 years, shared ahead, and the industry projected rate of 10.4 and S&P's 500 10.8%. Factors at play: their first quarter surpassed Zacks consensus estimate revenues, innovation and aid growth. Let's see here, and then you also have strategic alliance ad growth. And the downsides: operating quarter one loss, leverage balance sheet, tough competitive landscape. So there you have your pros and your cons from NASDAQ. That's why I say there's a long way to go with this. You also had an appointment there back in May, but we're not going to cover it. So what else you got on the twits? Because the boards are the most entertaining thing I've seen, man. What do you got on there?
How about this one from John the Peon Slayer? He says, SDC bearish. There's a ton of S stocks that are up right now. Guess which rotten tooth stock has somehow found a way to be red every single day month? Right here.
Did you see Kenny Peasy said it's absolutely insane, this bearish sentiment here? People calling delisting, calling the company a scam or fraud. What that means, it's a hedge run up is coming very soon. It's very possible here. And Humble Bull as well has he's pissed off at freaking Kyle, man. So he's just not freaking happy with this. You think he got in at the high price there or what?
Maybe. Here's another take from Brinstar Metroid. He says bullish. SDC payday today equals buy another stack of SDC. I don't care if I'm the last bull left. You will all come back.
Here's a funny one. Did you see this from Handy Doctor? He says, hey, good news. SDC comes to the dollar store to expand its market share, and nobody could believe it. That's freaking hilarious.
Can't say I blame him.
Yeah. This thing is loaded. This thing is 50-50 here with all the bears. The bear takes are like freaking hilarious here, man. So other than that, we covered the news on this one. We covered a lot of the boards and the sentiment. I would have to say put this on your watch list. I think the person that called 17 for this is way too high. It sounds over unrealistic. But you know, who knows how everything goes there. It's pretty much been down since 2021, but you still have to give it a fair shake and it's worth taking a look at and investigating in and see if it's a right fit for you. But we shared the news on it. You got anything to add on this one?
For this one, my recommendation would be watch, but now is not the time to get in. Now is not the time. Be patient and don't necessarily just take whatever comments that are saying pump it up or anything. So
okay, yeah. Well, that's the end of this, and hopefully we can get some traders on here next time with Hog in the field. That's one of the things we're going to try to do is get some people that trade out in the real world here and see if we can get their sentiment on how they feel about everything that's going on in the market. We like to get put like men on the street there. So other than that, don't make it a dog show, and good night now.
Good night.